Hi there, Cancer. It's Maria from the Tarot Shop here with your tarot message for the month of November. Um, I've got two decks in front of me. If you haven't been to me before, I basically give you a quick message from the tarot. And I always say, if it doesn't fit or it doesn't resonate, it needs to feel right. And if it doesn't, then you need to check out your moon, or I suggest you check out your moon and or your rising signs instead, because it could be that there's a message there from the tarot. Okay, so I've got two decks in front of me. The tarot I'm using this month is the Tarot Traditions, and the crystal. I'm using a crystal deck called Crystal Alchemy. So I'm just going to take one of those. So you'll have crystal energy that will run through the month of November for you. A couple of things that are happening this month astrologically is we've got the full moon on the, I think it's the 7th in Taurus. So if you've got a Taurus moon, you may find that affects you quite a lot this month. And it's the month, full moon is always about letting go and about the completion of things. And then we've also got Mercury retrograde. Oh gosh, which I always dread, but nonetheless, especially when you're doing online, it's challenging. We're not there yet though. And you may find that actually you're having to go over old ground with Mercury, saying things twice. So without further ado, Cancer, let's have a look and see what we've got for you for the month of November. Oh, you've got the bloodstone with you this month. So if you have got a bloodstone, I don't imagine many of us have got them hanging around, but if you have got a bloodstone, you might find that you get a lot from holding it this month and having it close to you, but you don't need it. Now, root chakra is all about survival. So I'm going to have a look and see what this is, because it's red, so it's a root chakra. Let me see. That's about safety and all those sorts of things. So it's about, yeah, it can be about homes, you know, where you belong, all that sort of thing, which will actually upend a lot of Cancerians. So let me have a look and see what the cards are bringing in as a message. Okay, Cancer. Okay, so there's nothing major here. So as much as you had that card, I'm just going to pop those to one side. I've got the other cards there. As much as you had the bloodstone coming in with regards to the root chakra. Now that's about, you may be establishing yourself here. So setting the scene, so Swords about thoughts, and this is about asking for guidance from above, like I don't know what to make of this situation, I don't know what to think. And usually you're asking for some sort of guidance or advice from the universe, so it's from spirit. So they'll send you down a message that allows you to speak your truth. So I very much feel that that's what this is. Right, it's really important for you, Cancer, to stand in your truth at the beginning of the month. And that's because it paves the way for more security. And that's genuinely what I'm feeling, or generally the kind of the messages here. Yeah, if you've got any toxic situations around you, like toxic relationships or anything that's a bit toxic, and this is like work environments or anything that feels like you're not really standing up for yourself, you're allowing somebody else to take advantage of you. Yeah, then that's what this is coming in and saying, right, you've got the bloodstone with you this month. So that gives you the courage to be able to detoxify. So if there's a work colleague and you find it's very toxic, then this gives you the courage to be able to say your piece, you see? And that's really important at the beginning of the month. If it's a relationship, even if there's something that needs to be said and you've been asking and say, well, okay, I don't really know what to make of this, then this is about the situation. To resolve the situation, you have to be truthful and to speak your mind. And one of my tendencies is always to run for the hills, but that's not about this. This is about actually say what you've got to say, you know, and it's important for you to do that, to clear the air, whatever that means. Okay, but you have actually got this gorgeous energy that comes in the middle of the month. Look at this. This is the coming together of two people. This is like a relationship, a love match, and the return of love. So this means that if you're currently in a relationship, maybe you had some purging that need to happen there. And then look at this, the two of you come together. So you said your speech. For example, if you're in a situation where you want something but you're frightened your other partner doesn't, then that's not healthy because it's not setting a good foundation for the future. So they're saying it's important that you're truthful. And actually you can see that the bonus of this, or the payback, that's not the right word, but the result of that is that you then come together and there is the return of love into your life. So it's a reconnection. If this is, if you're single and you're looking at this going, oh God, I would love that. This can be that it's with regards to a friendship even. Do you know what I mean? And then the two of you reconnect. There's a reconnection here, something very significant with another person. It's the coming together of two people for a common cause. And that is the return of love. Okay, so that's a gorgeous bit at the beginning. If you're in a relationship, you may not have been getting on too well. And then it restores, okay, at the end of the month. I do feel, Cancer, that at the end of the month, so that's most of the month is about the two of you, whoever the two of you may be, and about reconnecting with that emotional connection. So it can be either friendship or love, but it's definitely a person, and it's very significant. And it's because you've had your say. So you've had the courage to be truthful about what you're looking for, and it looks as if it brings the two of you on the same page. And then at the end of the month, the cards are urging you to see things from a different view, because you do think that you're stuck somewhere. And if this is, you're stuck in a job, or you're stuck in your home situation, or you're trapped by something, this energy is very much there. It was the reason though. And so the cards are saying to you, you need to look at the world from a different point of view. You need to turn it on its head. And the cards are suggesting, look at it from a different perspective, and you'll realize that you are not trapped. You are not stuck. This is of your own choosing. So it could be that if this is a work situation and things are restored and you've got that friendship back, or if it's a boss and the two of you now on the same page, whatever it is, then you still at the end of the month, you need to see it. I think seeing it from a different, well, the cards suggest seeing it from a different point of view. There will be a situation that occurs here where you need to take a step back and look at it from their point of view. And that you are not trapped. You don't have to, I would say, settle or tolerate things, or you're not stuck in the situation that you are. You're not trapped in any way. You just need to see it from a different point of view. And remember that life runs in cycles and circles. And everything happens for a reason, and that's to progress us. And this may be, if you see it from another point of view, you're going to realize that actually it's kind of meant to be. Whatever it is, it's meant to be. And then we've got the two of you. Then this other person is now in your life, taking you off somewhere. So taking you into calmer times. If it's not an actual location, then it's going to be calmer times. So you're going in the right direction. And just whatever this is at the end of the month, you're not stuck with it. You're not trapped in it at all. You can make a decision, and you do, to see it from a different point of view, see it from somebody else's. Stop thinking that you're stuck and you're trapped, because you're not. And then you free yourself. And this other person is able to guide you into calmer waters. Whatever it was that's troubling you, relationship improves, and then, you kind of like off again. And then there is this lovely thing here at the end of the month where you're starting to see your financial rewards come together as well. So, maybe you're looking and going, okay, how can I make my finances a bit different? So it'd be interesting to see what next month brings, if it's very focused on money. But it's along the lines of that you need to see it from a different point of view. You're off in a new direction. Past is behind you, and you're actually moving towards a period in your life where you are going to be investing in the future, and however that looks. Okay, I hope that's made sense to you. And as I said, if you can get your hands on a bloodstone, then all well and good, but you don't need it because the energy is there with you this month. Okay, thanks very much for your time. I hope you found that helpful. Bye-bye.